So we had a fair bit of money left to spend at the end of the last episode, about £52 million. And I wasn't sure if I was going to bring in one player or several. I ended up bringing in one player. And just you wait till you find out who it is. Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to keep you hanging for just a little bit longer about who that signing might be. The league campaign hasn't really gone as I just hoped it would. We're currently sitting in 5th. We have lost 4 games, drawn none, and won 5. Yeah, Bayern are really good. Bayern are really, really good. They've won every single one of their games, including 2-0 against us. I was perhaps a little bit optimistic when I said that I want the treble this season. So maybe just taper the expectations for this season. Last episode was FC St. Pauli, and we won that quite nicely, 2-0. We went on to beat Fortuna Düsseldorf 2-1. And then Bayern, they were a completely different team to the team we played in the Super Cup. Same personnel, but they seemed to give a crap. So they tore us apart, and we didn't have any answers for it. Borussia Mönchengladbach then beat us 2-1. We're currently top of our Champions League group. We beat FC Salzburg, RB Salzburg rather. We beat Dynamo and we beat Inter. So we're topping that group. That's going swimmingly. We beat Wolfsburg in the league. Wolfsburg are one of today's opponents. We're playing them in the cup. Kaiserslautern was a 5-0 win. That was really good. And then Hoffenheim was a 2-0 loss. Frankfurt 6-0 win. That was really good. Changed the tactic up here because this Hoffenheim loss, with this 5-2-3, we just couldn't get near Hoffenheim at all. So I decided to switch up a little bit. That we followed that up obviously with this 6-0 win against Eintracht Frankfurt, a 2-1 win against Inter in the Champions League, and then FC Köln beat us 2-0 as well. So yeah, I'm not fully happy with either of these formations at the moment. But what I've decided to do is switch up the tactic a little bit. We'll get into that in a minute. I'll show you who this player is that we brought in. But first, there's another player I brought in. Just a sneaky other player. Miguel Chan is a 20-year-old wonder kid on loan from Arsenal. I wanted more cover at the back. So we got Tarek Lamptey, we got Hort, I think his name is. Now we've got Miguel Chan. And Candido was here as well. So we've got 4 players who can play sort of in this left-back, wing-back position. He's really good. He's really quick. He's got a good first touch. He can tackle, he can pass. His marking is okay-ish. Work rate, so he's going to get up and down the wing. Very aggressive, very brave. But he's a good defender. And he's played okay in the Champions League. He's not played very well in the league. But as an option, he's really good. And we're not paying any fee for him as well. We've just got him just paying his contract, I think it is. Is that right? Yeah, we're just paying his contract. £31,000 a week. Which is fine, because I spent all of the rest of our money on Guido Sanmartin. How about that? Guido Sanmartin joins Borussia Dortmund from Chelsea, formerly with us at Napoli. We paid 103 million for him, with a potential cost of 164 million, depending on how we do in the league. He's already performing well. 6 appearances in the league, 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 player of the match. Yeah, Guido Sanmartin, one of my favourite signings at Napoli. He's now one of my favourite signings at Dortmund. He's improved a lot as well since the Napoli days. And look at that. He's pleased to have joined and to play for Chris Bajan. How about that? Tactically then, what I've decided to do, and I'm going to try this out today against Wolfsburg and Hamburger in the league, I've gone for a sort of mix of the 2 tactics. So I've been tinkering around with that 4-3-1-2 and I've been tinkering around with this 4-3-1-2, the old Napoli system, and with this 5-3-2 that I started with at the start of the season. What I wanted to do is try and involve Conte and White at the top of the pitch, because they're both really, really, really good strikers. And if I've got 2 really, really good strikers, I should probably try and use both of them, right? So this half of the pitch is kind of the same. You know, the defensive line is the same. The wing backs are still staying wide on the pitch and pushing up when we've got the ball. 2 defensive midfielders here to just sort of cover this area of the pitch and cover this entire area of the pitch. But up here, I'm making use of Guido Sanmartin in an attacking midfield role. He's going to be dribbling more. He's going to be moving because his off the ball is really good. So he's going to be roaming around, trying to find space, taking more risks when he passes the ball because his passing is great and his vision is great. Almost like a roaming playmaker, I think, in this part of the pitch. And then we've got Conte and White up top. White in that deep lying forward role, linking up with Sanmartin, Singo, and then Conte just making a nuisance of himself, pushing the defensive line, trying to work his way through that defensive line. In terms of the instructions, so I've taken off the high line of engagement. You know, I'm not sort of trying to press the teams too much, because what we was finding is a lot of balls over the top. There's some quick forwards in this league, and I wasn't happy with that. So I've taken off the high defensive line and the high line of engagement. That's all just standard now. So we're going to force the opposition out wide as well, because we've got three tall centre-backs who can head those balls away if they do come in. Yeah, we're going to see how it goes against Wolfsburg, and then we're going to play Hamburger. So I've rattled on for a little bit. Let's get on with the Wolfsburg game. 25 minutes in, not much happening. Oh, here we go, another highlight. Candido finds Conti. Here's Bellingham. Candido finds Conti once again. Nearly finds White, who was lurking at the back post. But somehow the keeper ended up knocking it over. San Martin on the corner, swings it in. Acevedo, good save. Acevedo's only scored one header, and because he's really tall, I've got him set as my like heading guy at the near post. But he's only scored one, so I don't know if he's very good at it. He should be, because he's 6'6" and has got like 16 in heading and 19 jumping reach. He should be fine. Declan Rice on the ball. Poor pass. Doesn't find Candido. Villalba. First bit of action we're seeing from Wolfsburg. Rubinho is in. Takes a shot and it's just wide. Just wide of that left-hand post. Our centre-backs not playing particularly well. 6.6 from Galen and Gekter and a 6.9. Oh, 7.2 from Acevedo. So we're having lots of shots, but not many highlights. And they seem to be nullifying us quite nicely. White isn't playing particularly well. What have we got going on? Guido San Martin's playing excellently, so I'm not going to change him up. Conti's on a booking, which I don't particularly like. Right, so I made a sub at the back. We're going to have Quiles on for Galen, whatever his name is. Galan? Francisco. Cisco. I'm going to change his name to Cisco. Quiles on for Cisco. And I think, Ben White. What can we do with Ben? How do you solve a problem like Ben White? We'll leave it for now. We'll go attacking. Just that one change at half-time. We've gone attacking mentality-wise. And we'll just see if we can get any sort of good highlight going on. Bellingham has got the ball. He finds Candido out on that left-hand side. Candido's going to take on his man. He's going to get the cross in. He's not. He is. He's not. No, he gives it to Bellingham. Finds Ben White in the area. Ben White takes a shot. Ben White scores. That's how you solve a problem like Ben White. You just leave him alone, and eventually he will score a goal. Right. They are having not a lot of fun down on this right-hand side. So what I think I'm going to do, Candido is going to come off for Tariq Lamptey, and then we're going to focus play down the left. I'm going to target this sort of right-hand side because their winger and their wing-back are not having a lot of fun out there. Wilfred Singo looks knackered, so we should take him off for Chan. Sure, yes, we should, but we should also switch those guys around. So Lamptey coming on, or Chan coming on rather, swapping Lamptey over onto the right-hand side. And Chan instead will be the gun attacking that left-hand side of Wolfsburg. Pleased with how this has gone, I think. We've had a lot of the corner to Wolfsburg. It's swung in, cleared away by Quiles. And look at the speed of Lamptey there. He is on that ball like a whippet. Wow. He's run down this right-hand side. He's going to get across, and he is. Conti, it's cleared away. Lamptey with the ball again, though. Ben White to Declan Rice. Finds Lamptey in the area. Back to Ben White. San Martin. God, someone have a shot. Bellingham eventually has a shot. It's blocked. Declan Rice. Back to Rice. Rice has a shot, and it's a good save from Unbehauen. Tariq Lamptey on the speed of him there. He's 32 years old. The pace of the man. San Martin swings this ball in. Acevedo. I've never called him Acevedo before. What was I saying before Tariq Lamptey blew my mind? Yeah, the scoreline isn't exactly what I'd want. I'd want a few more goals, but I think we've played well. The possession-wise, I'm happy with. We've completed a lot of passes, had a lot of shots on target. XG 2, loads of corners. But we progress. We progress in the cup, and I think really apart from Cisco, who I took on at half time, and then Quiles, his replacement, everyone sort of performed quite well. Even Chan and Gekter, 6.8, 6.9. Yeah, that's pretty good. We switched it up to the 5-3-2 with the one striker because Conti has picked up a bit of a knock. He's out for the next 10 days or so, I think, 2 to 7 days. So he's not going to be featuring. And what that means is that we can sort of just easily switch back to that 5-3-2 of Elliott out on the right and Cherky out on the left. San Martin in the middle of the park playing a similar role to what he does here, but just sort of just one step back, Bloody every time, please. I should have put this in my 5 things for FM23 video. Please, will you fix this bloody bug where you have to keep putting the league table back up once you've played a cup game? It's so annoying. First highlight of the game goes our way. Bellingham on the ball out wide, swings it in San Martin. San Martin takes a shot. Could have seen that rifling into that top corner. We're having a lot of the ball and not much else. I think we're going to get to half time with that one and only highlight being it. But so far, we've restricted hamburgers to absolutely nothing. It's just we're not playing particularly well. I encourage the boys. Draw, not the worst result here. I just don't want to lose it, really. Goossens with Lamptey out on that right-hand side. Has San Martin. Poor pass from San Martin. Allows Hamburger to break. Quiles get that tackle in. No, they keep the ball. but that pass was to absolutely no one. Declan Rice, Gekta, his Candido's a short pass from Gekta. Will you stop dicking around and get the ball out of the pitch? Thank you. Antolic finds Lamptey, loads of space on that right hand side. Lamptey can run at people. Tackle though. Goossens loses the ball. Jelenkovic, Ricken, Gonzalez has broken the trap. He's in. It's 1. I don't know, but that's their first shot. For Christ's sake. I hate Football Manager sometimes. I hate it. I hate it so much. We're getting done here. This is Candido on the ball. Throws it into Antolic. Here's Harvey Elliott. Finds Sam Martin on the edge. I'm on the edge. Lamptey gets a cross in. Sam Martin. Yes! Guido Sam Martin with a goal from the edge of the area. That would have been 1-0 though if they hadn't had that poxy shot. Oh, I'm not going to watch a highlight. The replay. I just want to... Right, what can we do here? What can we do here? Let's get more expressive. Stop working the ball into the box. I want to pass into space. There's not going to be any space to pass into. Get the ball out of the pitch. Much higher tempo. I want you to exhaust yourself, boys. Oh, that's so frustrating. They've had 2 shots. One of them was in. Melia, Rice. Don't do that. Yeah, I've seen that happen far too often. Do not do that. Just playing it back and forth in little triangles with a striker lurking. Bad idea. Keeles. Ben White has broken the offside trap here. Go on, Ben White. Ben White. Oh, it's a save from Crumry. Ben White should have chipped that, buried it, done something with it. Corner. Elliott stands over it. He swings it in. Goossens doesn't get it. Rice chasing back. Francis for end of the highlight. Corner now for Hamburger. 83 minutes on the clock. Goossens with the defensive header. Who's going to get there first? They are Brkic. Here's Francis. He's going to get another chance to cross the ball in, or he's not. Candido wins the ball. Lovely. Lovely tackle. I thought it was going to be a free kick, if I'm honest. Elliott on this left-hand side. Back to Gekta. Here's Elliott once more. Antolic. What's Antolic doing out on the left there? He swings the ball in to no one. There was no one in the middle. Antolic on the ball again. Sam Martin now. Goal scorer. Pass it out to Antolic. Antolic and Sam Martin just playing amongst themselves. Candido gets a cross in. Here's Goossens. Doesn't get the header. Lamptey. Back to Goossens. Finds Lamptey once more. Ben White. Ben White to Goossens. Oh, God. He was offside. Oh, man. Oh, really disappointing from our attacking threat here. And Gekta on a 6.2. We're so much better than we're playing. I think that's the thing that's frustrating, is that we're a better team than we're showing. I don't stop doing that as well. There's so many little UI bugs in this series, in this game this year, I feel like. And you're noticing them the more as it goes on. Like the date keeps disappearing on the schedule screen. You have to order by the date. I'm grumpy, people. I'm grumpy. I'm not happy about that. Right, next episode, because we're on 94. This is episode 94 now, so we've got... If we get out of the Champions League, we're going to have if we get out of the group, and I think we will, we're going to have some Champions League games to bring you. So I think the next episode will be end of December, Freiburg and Bayern. Yeah, and in the meantime, what I'm going to do is use these games to tinker around tactically, see if I can find another tactic that's maybe not a 3 at the back. Maybe it's like a 4-2-3 or 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2, something. So we do have some good wingers. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon for some more Borussia Dortmund in the manager's journey. Cheers, all the best. Bye.